Kevin, a testing evening this evening here at Chorley. A 1-0 defeat means the unbeaten run has come to an end. In the game right until the very end, but probably the right result on the balance of things, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think when you look at the balance of chances, you'd have to say Chorley probably deserved to win tonight. They started the game very well. They were on the front foot, but for all their pressure for 20, 25 minutes, Joe hasn't really had to make a save. I think we forced the best chance when Adams forced their goalkeeper into a good save down to his right. And we grew into the game, and we had the second half of the first half. We were better and more competitive, and then quite where the referees found 3 minutes from there. I think they scored in the 48th minute, where he's adding 1 minute, and that's a disappointing moment, and you're always concerned that refereeing moment and situation is going to end up coming back to haunt you. We've got to defend that better, clearly, but quite where you found 3 minutes there from, I struggle with. But look, that's where it is. We can't control that, and we have to get on with it. And credit to the boys, they've kept going. We've had 1 or 2 near moments in the second half, but I think equally Chorley have had some good moments in the second half, and Joe Young's been absolutely outstanding for us in goal. His handling was exemplary. Pulled off a fantastic save when he needed to, and credit to the young man. He's come in there and he's been a breath of fresh air for us. Like, he's handled that role really, really well. We're delighted to have him on board, and hopefully we can help Joe progress his career.
Sure. I mean, when you have got your backs against the wall a little bit, which we were at times, he kept you in the game, didn't he? He stood up really well.
Yeah, his handling was really solid when there were any moments and what have you, and when he did have to pull off a save, which there were a couple. He was equal to it, and like I say, when you've got players that can manage their role in that manner, you've got a chance in games, and we had a chance right to the end of taking something. We're under no illusions as to how difficult a place this is to come. They don't concede many goals here. I think they've only been beaten once this season, and probably only 3 or 4 over the last couple of seasons. So it is a bit of a fortress for Chorley, and credit to them. They've got a lot of strong, robust players in the group, and they understand how to play and where to play, and ask questions of teams, and that's obviously something we're striving to achieve ourselves.
Sure. You had to make a couple of changes tonight. I think injuries for Luke Rowe and Lewis Salmon meant that Nate Blissett came into the side as well. I'm just trying to think who the other change was. Prince came in as well. Obviously disappointed to have to change your side, because I know that consistency and playing the same 11 regularly is one of those things that you believe will yield results.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You do get injuries along the way, and bumps and bruises, and unfortunately off the back of Saturday, Luke and Lewis have both had to come out, and that's one of those things. You have to, every team gets them, and you have to get on with it and make the best of it. And as I say, it's an opportunity for Nathan and Prince as well to get in there, and both have done all right tonight. And it's important that we continue to drive the level of performance forward, and people on the fringe of it are driving those in the starting 11 to keep them up to their work. And again, it's part of what we're striving to make us more competitive in games for longer periods. And as I say, hopefully there are signs of it. We could have quite easily nicked something at the end there. Not how you want to do it, but look, that's a tough place like this, that's sometimes what has to happen.
Sure. You have one training session now in between a very difficult trip to Darlington, another team that are up towards the top of the table, so they don't get any easier, but just got to go there and see what you can get hold of.
We regroup again Thursday and look forward to going to Darlington. It's not easy. They're having a fantastic season, and we're very respectful of that. I don't think we've home game. I think we were poor overall, and they were deserved winners on that night. But hopefully, like I say, we can go there and give a better account of ourselves. It won't be easy, but the boys have. I think they're growing the confidence, and we're all growing a little bit of confidence. Not getting carried away with things. We know we need to start winning games. But it's a tough game. They've got plenty to play for, so we have. So yeah, let's hope we can get together, regroup Thursday, and if one or two that can come through the bumps and bruises and injuries that they've had, then that'll be great. And equally, if we can get one or two in potentially before Saturday, it could also bolster the ranks. So yeah, plenty to look forward to.
Sure. Was there a little bit of disappointment this evening that maybe the run's gone? Was that something that the players were, taking a pride in?
Yeah, I think that you're always looking to piece it together and try to take something in games. I think that little run, we'd have liked to have had more wins within it, but equally it's been a better period for us. And again, like I say, we need to build on that and make sure we are understanding of it. And while we've given ourselves a chance in games like we have, and again, we've given ourselves a chance in tonight's game. As we said earlier, it is a tough game, and probably Chorley did deserve to win the game. But it's certainly, hopefully, moving forward, and again, Saturday will be a test of that.
Sure. Kevin, it's a long journey home, so I'll let you get on your way. Thanks for your time as ever. Thank you. Cheers.